noches, sean todos ustedes bienvenidos. Esto es missteensupragrandinternational 2021. Soy Carlos Cabero y estoy contento de poder llevar esta noche la conducción de uno de los eventos más importantes a nivel internacional. Esta noche conoceremos los diferentes trajes típicos a nivel internacional y cada una de nuestras 15 participantes demostrará todo lo que tiene en su cultura a través de un vestido. Me encuentro en la conducción junto con Lucero Silva, Miss Teen Perú 2020. Hola Lucero, ¿cómo estás?
Hola Carlitos, muy buenas noches con todos. La verdad que estoy sumamente emocionada ya que en la primera edición hemos visto la gran producción de sus vídeos y no me imagino cómo estarán esos trajes típicos que son muestra representativa del sentimiento de identidad de cada una de las candidatas.
Así es, en la primera edición tuvimos la presentación de absolutamente todas las candidatas, pero esta noche conoceremos los mejores trajes típicos a nivel internacional. También me acompaña en la conducción quien es Miss Teen Perú Air 2020, la señorita Jimena Rubio. Hola Jimena, ¿cómo estás?
Hola Carlitos, hola chicas, bienvenido a todo el público en sus casas que nos ven a nivel internacional. Estoy ansiosa por ver a estas bellas chicas representar en un vestido a su país y a su cultura, por supuesto.
Así es, dentro de muy poco empezamos la competencia. Quiero presentar también a quien es la representante de la organización Miss International 2021, la señorita Yaritza Calderón. Yaritza, how are you?
Hello Carlitos, hello everyone. I am super great and I feel so amazed by all the girls and the candidates that have showed in their videos all the cultures, and they have beautiful places from their own country. And I would love to go visit. And now I am looking forward to see all the national costumes. For sure they're going to be spectacular.
Muchísimas gracias, querida Yaritza. Entonces, ¿qué les parece, chicas, si comenzamos de una vez la competencia?
¿Sí? Así es, Carlitos.
Comenzamos entonces con la primera participación. Empezamos con Miss Teen Supragrand, Argentina, Lucy Arrua.
Hello, we are Argentina. The woman from the littoral regions wears a white cotton blouse with adorned by the ruffle with the lace details highlighting the shoulders, dropping over a long braids with a thing of youth, vitality and strength. In it, a headdress of natural flowers, typical of the area, also stand out, with a flowered white and velvet skirt. Regional hymns is identified, which underneath it wears a starched canvas petticoat, giving volume and prominence to the skirt. Covering the feet, he used a shawl made of car fabric, inherited from all immigrants, which sadly accompanies the delicacy of the attire. In this way, we are reflection of our land that ladies, as members of the same community without distinction, which day by day reminds us of where we come from, who we are, and where we come to.
The second contest is Brazil, Mary Fernanda Sajin.
Brazil is home to more isolated indigenous people than anywhere else on the planet. The Indians are the essence of the new people. They have been present long before the discovery of Brazil. This custom, created by stylist and carnival designer Adriano Moura, portrays the legend of Jaci. In Tupi-Guarani mythological, Jaci is the moon goddess, protector of plants, lovers, and reproduction. According to tradition, Guaraci, the sun god, on day got tired of his eternal office and needed to sleep. When he closed his eyes, the world fell into darkness, to lighten the darkness while he slept. The custom portrays the mismatch between Tupã and Jaci. The falling asleep of one is the acquaintance of the another.
And now we go with Colombia, Estefanía Castellano.
Representing the Colombian peasant, woman is my pride. A brave, precious, hardworking, and valuable woman. My dress is an art designed by Alfredo Reda, a designer with great experience in international competitions, has read candidates for the Miss Universe, and won awards for the elaboration of typical costumes. My wardrobe is in two pieces. It has a skirt with golden embroidery, which represents the riches of Colombia. In it reflects the great architectures of the colonial era, the gold work of our ancestors and the indigenous population. The blouse is adorned with coffee sets with a variety of colors that represent the quality of our products, braided with the Colombian flag to represent the sense of the patriotism. As an accessory, he wears a headdress with a diversity of flowers, which for our country are a great emblem due to the importance of fauna and flora. My costume, called Colombian Pleasant, is the representation of women's freedom.
With continuum, Costa Rica, Nayeli Valverde.
My national costume represents one of the most popular festivities in my country, Los Carnavales de Limón. Los Carnavales de Limón are one more example of the cultural richness of Costa Rica and of their cheerful and affable character. This carnival has been celebrated every year since 1949 on the days around October 12th in the city of Puerto Limón, located in the Caribbean of Costa Rica. This event of great tourist interest is held for a whole week in the area's dry season. It offers activities and shows for visitors of all ages. Vibrant, colorful costumes and decorations, delicious food, and musical entertainment are the stars of the party. This celebration commemorates the day when the navigator Christopher Columbus landed on the island of Ubita, located in the front of Puerto Limón in 1502, during his exploration of the New World, as well as the arrival of immigrants from different parts of the globe, especially from the islands of the Caribbean. As such, the Limón Carnival is an international event that celebrates the diversity of Costa Rica and all of its cultures.
And now, Ecuador, Rosemary Garzón.
Ayahuasca. It's an ancestral tradition of the Ecuadorian Amazon that connects the nature of human beings with a unique experience that, through the guide of the shamans, was inspiration to elaborate this costume that possesses in its more minimal details ancestral meanings. This costume is elaborated in representation of the Amazon region of Ecuador. This is a design by Jefferson Vera.
Is a turn off. Spain, Mary the Carmen Rodriguez.
National costume. In Spain, there is no national costume that represents the entire country, due to the richness and variety of the set of regional costume. But this time, there is in a flamenco dress born about 1808, which began as livestock event with end up being a social event. Is where the families paid the boats. They moved the house and it had a living room. Do the fair and women act at houses. The semi-professional flamenco in painting were invited, but also the upper or lower middle class guild who are part of them because they went to class to learn. The first professional of canting a dance are gypsies, while flamenco dress is mixture of the mag dressed by gypsy ornaments.
And the next candidate is Ghana, Signed Bright Opoku.
Hello world, hello Ghana. Opoku Chamasana Bright is my name, and I am a proud citizen of Ghana. And this is our prestigious, beautiful, exquisite, and adoring traditional costume. This traditional wear is called the kente, which is normally worn by my indigenous people. The colorful piece wrapped around my shoulder is called the kente cloth, which is woven with our hands, and the traditional beads is attached to the kente to make it look more attractive and show our royalty and our rich culture we have in my country, Ghana. When you see people in such costumes like this, or people dressed like this, it mostly shows that the person is a queen mother. This costume can be worn to any occasion such as weddings, funeral, in any church occasions. Thank you.
With continue, Honduras, Mallory Tilbert.
Hello, my name is Melody Dilbert and I represent my beautiful 5-star country, Honduras. My national costume is inspired by the national coat of arms of Honduras and the mining. The coat of arms is an equilateral triangle. At the base appears a volcano in between two castles, over which rises the rainbow that covers the Phrygian cap of freedom, spreading light. In an oval around the triangle, there's written in golden letters, Republic of Honduras, free, sovereign, and independent. The quiver full of arrows symbolize the indigenous population of our country, the warrior life of the Indians, and the memory of Cacique Lempira. The horns of abundance symbolize the enormous plant wealth. For that reason, it is appreciated that it contains fruits and flowers which are linked by a loop. The mining in Honduras goes back at least to the pre-Columbian peoples who would already extract precious metals in order to use them on their clothing and various objects. However, it was until the arrival of Spanish conquerors that these mining springs had significant demographic and economic growth in the middle of the 18th century. Only in the province there were more or less around 300 reported mines and other that were being extinguished due to the shortage of the mineral. In 1538, the first mines produced significant quantities of gold, which were transported outside the national territory.
The following up, Mexico, Nervi Lopez.
The yucatecan terno is a set of garments worn by the Mayan women during special ceremonies and festivities. It is characterized by its colorful handcrafted cross-stitch embroidery. It is conformed by the jubón, a square-shaped flap located in the superior section of the terno. This also has a great variety of colorful embroidery. The huipil is made with linen fabrics and is the largest piece of the set. It is attached to the jubón and its length is up to the knees. Finally, the fustán, located in the inferior section, it is fit to the waist and is worn below the huipil in order to make the extension reach the ankles. This also includes embroidery, creating an excellent match with the jubón. On the top, a flower headdress is located whether the right or left side, depending the marital status of the user. In addition, filigree accessories are worn as decoration.
It's the moment of Nigeria, Shalom, Osioko.
Hello, my name is Shalom Ozioko and I'm from Owerenu village of Nsukka local government, Enugu State, the southeastern part of Nigeria. Today I'll be representing the highly esteemed Igbo culture of which I'm from. In the Igbo culture, the wrapper I tie is called the George. The beads on my waist are called the Jigida, representing oneness, royalty and beautification. The beads on my neck, my wrist, my ankle and hair are called corals, also representing the beautification, just as the black uli I rubbed on my lips. What I hold on my hand is called the Odwenyinya, popularly known as the hostel, representing dignity and wealth, because only the rich and wealthy can afford the hostel. In my culture, we have varieties of meals, but only a few of them are the akpu and the egusi soup, very loved by people in my culture. There are lots of things to say about my culture, but time won't allow. So these are the few I have to say. Thank you.
And now we give the lead to Panama, Genaxa Martinez.
I'm Jonathan Martinez, missteensupragrand 2021, and from my Eastern homeland, Panama, I pay a tribute to this community, historical, cultural heritage of my nation. Part of the feminist attire of the Gunas is la mola, that is a form of traditional textile art made by the ethnic group of Panama. Molas are a panel set textiles with a complex designs and multiple layers using a reverse applique technique. In the Guna, Dolegaya language, mola means clothes and blows. Today, with great pride, I wear this outfit, which has characteristic elements of an ancestral culture that has passed generation to generation, preserving a beautiful legacy not for only my country, but for the rest of the world. Science-based culture, customs, and tradition have crossed borders of Panama. This beauty creation is designed and made by the national and international artist Abdul Juliao.
With continuum, Paraguay, Ornella Pimentel.
The typical Paraguayan costume is based on two pieces, the pollerón and the tupoy. My costume, made by Paraguayan artisans, is woven completely in ñandute. The ñandute in Spanish is cloth of spider. It's a needleless that is woven on frames in radial circles, embroidered motifs, in white thread or in bright colors. The suit is one of the most seen internationally, and also one of the most worked. Rosemary takes between 8 to 10 months of elaboration. It is accompanied with the accessories that will be the rosary, the cubavera, and the flowers that adorn the braid of the Paraguayan woman.
And now in the house, Peru, Yesenia Mendoza.
The moches are one of the best known cultures in Peru. This civilization is known due to their ceramic work, where they reflected their daily life and culture. One of the things that symbolizes this culture is a ceremonial knife called tumi. Today, I am representing this symbol with this typical costume Its color is golden, inspired by its power and abundance of gold, which is the material used to make tumi. It has stones of different color representing the minerals that exist in Peru. Finally, on the back I carry a figure that represents the sun god, whom they worship.
The next contest is Puerto Rico Adelis Gonzalez.
This piece is inspired by the colorful landscape of the countryside in Puerto Rico, a tropical view that we see all year around. Green vegetation with colorful white flowers decorates this piece. A variety of blooming flowers and butterflies in all sizes and colors complement this national costume. Monarch butterflies symbolize metamorphosis, the change from one stage to the other. It was hand-painted with colors of nature and decorated with beads, crystals, and black pearls. This piece is full of colors that describe me as a Puerto Rican. It was created by the designer Felipe Seda of Seda Design PR. I helped put together this masterpiece.
And the last candidate is Uruguay, Antonella Baldassari.
A long skirt, a white blouse, a belt with the colors of the Uruguayan flag. On my feet, a pair of espadrilles, which are part of our traditional costume. The colors of the clothes can be different, also the hair. I have pinned my hair back in a bun, but one or two brides are perfect too. This is one of the typical dresses for women who are called paisanas and are associated with living and working in the countryside. The song is called pericón, which is a traditional dance here in Uruguay, which tends to be danced at the end of the year by some school students who are in 6th grade.
De regreso, esta fue la competencia en trajes típicos en missteensupragrandinternational International 2021. ¿Qué les pareció esta competencia?
It was wonderful. I loved all the costumes from all the girls. It was beautiful.
Así es. Realmente se han lucido en los países esta noche, Lucero.
Así es, la verdad que yo me quedé sorprendida con la creatividad de cada organización, Carlitos.
Así es, han estado muy hermosos estos trajes típicos. ¿Tienes ya tu favorita, Jimena?
Por supuesto que sí, Carlitos, pero en realidad todas han estado increíbles el día de hoy.
Así es, esta ha sido la noche en la cual presentamos la competencia en trajes típicos en missteensupragrandinternational 2021. Soy Carlos Cabero y estoy encantado de haber llevado la conducción esta noche junto a estas fantásticas reinas. Con nosotros será hasta la próxima. Bye bye.
Bye.